What's up, guys? After a total of 10 years in the military, I want to give you my top 3 tips to make sure that you enlist the smart way. So, if you're thinking about enlisting in the military right now, definitely stick around for this life changing advice. Hey guys, my name is Jason, and this is the Military Bottom Line. Via my YouTube channel and my podcast, I'm hoping to share with you all my lessons that I've learned, the lessons that others have learned through their military experience to help you make the most out of your military contract. We talk about strategy, we talk about benefits, we talk about opportunities and programs to help you leverage your service to optimize your future after the military. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the little red notification bell, and if this video is helpful for you, then give it a little thumbs up. All right, guys, let's get into it. Now, I know military recruiters often get a bad rep, but thankfully, I am not a military recruiter. I'm just a dude on the internet that makes videos for your benefit because I made a lot of mistakes on the way, and I did a lot of the right things on the way. So I want to share with you the lessons that I've learned. But the reality is that military recruiters, their job is to get you to join their specific branch of the military. It's not like one branch is necessarily better than the other. It's only a matter of what you are trying to get out of your military career. Whether it be 20 years or 4 years, you have to consider what you want long-term and how you are going to use the military to benefit you in the long run. Because this is the mindset I want you joining the military with, is to use it strategically. Yes, serve your country, serve your community, but also ensure that you're thinking strategically for the long run to leverage the benefits and opportunities that come from the military to help you find a civilian career down the line. So this is why I encourage you to use these 3 rules before you go talk to a military recruiter. Rule number 1, I want you to lead with your job. Before you talk to any military recruiter out there, I want you to do some significant research on what jobs are available, and more importantly, what job do you want to take on? Where do you want to go with your military career? Where do you want to go with your civilian career? I know at 16, 17, 18, it's so hard to know what you want to do with your life. It's super difficult. But try to think about the things that you like to do, the things that you do that don't feel like work, things that you think will give you good skills and marketable skills that will provide a career outside of the military if you decide to get out. I made a video a few months ago about the 2 choices you have when choosing a job in the military. If you take all the jobs available in the military, there are really only 2 categories. And so I think that is a really great place to start. Check out the video above and then come back and finish this. I have all the links down below for each branch and each career field offered. Do some research, check out all the branches, and write down your top 3 choices for careers, for job fields in the military before talking to any recruiter. The value that comes from knowing what kind of job you want in the military is going to save you a lot of time and energy. Think of jobs that are either going to be really fun or going to be marketable in the future and provide a good, prosperous, and fiscally beneficial career field. All right, rule number 2, talk to every branch. The reality is that most jobs available in the military are offered in multiple branches. Whether you want to be infantry, air traffic control, cybersecurity, a cook, or really anything else for that matter, those jobs are available in most branches. They're going to provide you with an overview of every possible job available. And if you haven't done your research already, then you're going to be pinning a tail on a donkey blindfolded and hoping that you end up with a good job or a job that you like or a job that's maybe going to get you a real career outside. If you have your top 3 jobs picked before going to talk to any recruiter, that enables you to knock on every recruiter's door and say, hey, boss, I want this job, or this job. Do you have any of them available to leave in the next year, 6 months, whatever your time frame is? If they say no, you say, okay, cool, peace. Don't listen to him. He's going to try to keep you in the office. Walk away, go to the next office and say, hey, boss, I'm looking for this job, or this job. Do you have any available? He might say yes. Cool. Talk to him, find out what kind of options are available. and when the closest ship date is. Then go to the next guy. Say, hey, boss, I'm looking for this job, or this job. Do you have any available? Yes, we have those jobs available. Awesome. So now it's very important to maintain the course when you're doing this. When you're going to each military recruiter's office, they know if you walked in the door, you are a likely candidate to join the military, and why not their branch. But if they've already told you that the 3 jobs you have picked out don't exist at that time for them, don't hear them out. Stay the course. Remember what you want and what's going to be best for your future. So if they say no, they're going to try to haggle you. They're going to try to keep you in the office. Ignore them, walk out, and go to the next office. As soon as a recruiter from one branch says that 1, 2, or maybe all 3 of your jobs are available in the next couple of months and you can ship to them, awesome. You then want to go to another recruiter from a different branch who has 1 or all of your jobs available and compare them. You want to do this for every branch. You want to talk to every branch to find out if your jobs are available and which branch is going to be the most helpful for you. This brings us into rule number 3. As a young man or woman walking into a military recruiting office, you have far more power, leverage, and control than you think you do. While yes, the amount of power varies depending on the current events, whether or not the military's upsizing or downsizing. The point is that they are trying to get you to join. And so if you have something that you want and you are a prime candidate, like someone that's healthy, physically fit, and doesn't have any drug or legal issues in their past, then each branch is really going to be wanting you to join them because you're going to be easy for them to process through and a sure thing on their quota. This gives you a tremendous amount of power and strategic ability when negotiating with your recruiters. If you've got your 3 jobs lined up, like I've already mentioned, and you've got multiple recruiters in multiple branches that have those jobs available, this then gives you the ability to bargain. You can find out who has the bonus available, who can I ship with sooner, who can give me a kicker with my GI Bill so I get an extra couple $100 a month when I get out and I'm using my GI Bill. There are all kinds of benefits that are available when enlisting. Maybe one branch only requires a 5-year contract for that job, while another branch requires a 6-year contract for that job. Think about the time commitment. Think about the fiscal benefits. Think about how long you have to wait to ship out. There are a lot of things that you can take advantage of and maybe get included in your contract when enlisting. This is why it's important to bargain. Find out which branch has the best deal and the job that you most desire and go with them. So as a recap, 1, lead with your job. 2, talk to every branch once you've found your job. And 3, bargain with each recruiter that is offering you your job picks. It's really as simple as that. All I'm trying to encourage you to do is go into joining the military with a strategic mindset and a lot of foresight into the future about what you want, how you want to accomplish it, and what's going to be best for you. Because at the end of the day, the military is going to put you to work. They're probably going to get their money's worth out of you. And you want to make sure that you're going to get your money's worth and your time's worth out of that experience and out of that enlistment. Joining the military can be a great move. But unfortunately, a lot of times people will end up in a job that's not right for them. And it gives them a bitter feel, bitter look. And maybe because of that job, they get in trouble and then they don't have the same opportunities after they get out, so on and so forth. You want to make sure that you're thinking ahead strategically, picking a job that's going to be right for you, that's going to get you a career and you're going to succeed in. And on top of that, you want to make sure that you can get as much added to your contract before enlisting as possible. All right, guys, that's it. That's all my advice. That's my 3 rules for enlisting the smart way. If that helps you guys, if that kind of changed your mindset and changed your thinking about joining the military, give the video a thumbs up, maybe subscribe to the channel and stick around. If you're not already listening to the podcast and you're thinking about joining the military, this podcast, the Military Bottom Line Podcast, is going to be very fruitful for you. We talk to current service members and veterans about their military experience to learn about programs, opportunities to optimize their contracts, transitions, careers, and really just how to make the most out of your military contract. So if you're thinking about joining, definitely check out the podcast. It's available on all podcast platforms. Don't forget to subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.